Give me the beat like Fort Knox. Give me the beat like Fort Knox. Give me the beat like Fort Knox. Give me the beat like.
Pressure burning up my spine, holding back. Don't waste my time. Hold me fast, going deep. Feel like I'm riding on a speed race.
Hi, I'm Sid.
And I'm Kelly.
And this is Matchmaking with AI.
We brought together a group of singles to see if artificial intelligence can do what dating apps claim to do, find their perfect match.
Each of the contestants filled out a detailed questionnaire so we can understand their love languages, their personality, and what they're looking for in a partner.
Based on that, AI matched them with who it thinks is their best fit. But the question is, can they figure out who that person is?
Here's how it works. They'll go through a 1-minute quick conversation to get those first impressions out of the way.
Then we'll go into a few longer rounds of conversations where they'll really get to know each other. After that, they'll have another chance to refine their picks.
At the end of each round, we'll reveal how many matches that they got correct, but not who they are.
So will AI get it right? Will sparks fly? Or will they be completely off?
Are you ready to find your match?
My perfect match is someone who loves to travel,
Rich,
adventurous, likes to have fun,
goofy. I need somebody who's goofy.
also has to love cats because I have 2.
Perfect match has to be fully in tune.
I'm top shelf. I'm 26 years old and I like to work out for fun.
Hello, my name is Deja. I'm 27 and I like to travel. I like to go to concerts and I do sound healing.
Hi y'all, my name is Kendall. I'm 24 years old. I like to do pottery and I recently got into etching glass.
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm 26 and I like to act.
Hi, I'm Walton. I'm 24. I like to work out. I like yoga and boxing, and then I like to go hiking and like sit in the park.
I'm Anwar. I'm 31. I like to do something creative, whether it's like dancing or going to a concert or jewelry making or doing something kind of creative.
So I know we're just getting to know each other, but who do y'all think is each other's match?
Y'all too. Y'all had like similar interests. Y'all like to be outside hiking and stuff. I heard that. I heard the trip and all that stuff.
I agree.
Okay.
Who else?
I don't know.
I would say since you're like into acting and you're like, you seem like you're into performative arts, just off impressions. You too.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that.
I have a lot of hobbies, and I didn't mention that I liked nature.
Okay.
I'm chasing waterfalls, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I also have a lot of hobbies that I left out. Okay, so are we going?
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
We in this together.
All right, why do y'all think y'all match together?
I think it was the working out. We have very similar that we like to do for fun. What about you?
I was standing by somebody else, but it just went the other way, so I didn't think that. But maybe it'll work it out.
Why did you guys match with each other?
Well, first off, we like the same height, so we got that in common.
Honestly.
But also, I think we have like some type of creative,
Yeah,
similarities.
for
I mean,
sure.
I don't act, but I'm into movies, and that's kind of in the same ballpark.
Hey,
so
yeah. I'll
that's
be on
one
your screen
thing.
one day. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we got the same type of vibe just based off of looks.
Cute. Alrighty,
All right.
let's see. All right, why did y'all match with each other? I feel as if we're both nature girlies. You also mentioned concerts, love music, will leave the house for music.
Definitely,
And I just really like your outfit. So
Thank you. I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay.
I was gonna say she's beautiful, and we're like similar heights as well, and we're into like similar things. Like you're just chasing waterfalls. I was just at a waterfall last week, so yes.
sounds like we got
Definitely
some
be.
waterfalls to chase. Sounds like a match to me. All right, guys, y'all have one match correct out of 3.
You gotta do better. All right, so we're gonna give you another round to figure out who the other two matches are and who the correct match is.
Okay, what is your preference? More mass presenting or more femme presenting?
Okay. Should we go down the line?
Yeah.
So I have a preference for femme presenting. However, I am in a poly relationship with a mass presenting woman right now.
Okay, I'm like STEM femme. That's where I like to stick around. I'm open to more like masculine presenting, but I like a human who has like both energies and can tap into both energies. So I will stay there.
Very similar. I love energy-wise all over the place. I do lean being attracted more to feminine presenting people, but I am open all across the spectrum.
I think they call them like Dom films. I like them. So. So like they can go back and forth, and then I can go back and forth. Yeah, like so yeah, that's me.
Well, I'm gonna pass the mic this way.
Oh.
So we can. I only date films. I mean, I don't really have experience dating anybody else that's not a film. I'm not really open to that kind of stay in my lane. I know what I like. I like films.
And then I'm usually lean more towards femmes, but I'm open. They just kind of gotta, if like you're mask presenting, kind of gotta win me over. But femmes and stems mainly.
Okay, so if all of us chose more femme presenting, I would say that maybe you're my match. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe because I am also open, but then maybe you're my match.
So I have a question. You mentioned that you're in a poly relationship. I wanted to ask and see if anyone else is open to non-monogamy or polyamory, or if that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's absolutely my question. That was my question.
Yeah, I'm not open to it at all. Definitely deal breaker.
I got the same answer she got, so yeah.
It's about a conversation. Okay? So it's like if that's what we own, then we can make that happen. But if we say we're gonna, be monogamous and we're gonna be one together, then I'm down with that too. So it just depends. But whatever we say, we need to stick to that.
No switching it up.
Yeah,
Don't switch it up because then it might get difficult. Yeah. So as long as we on the same page, then we can work.
I've never been in a poly relationship, but I have been exploring it in my own life and wanting to try polyamory. So that's kind of why I asked that and jumped on it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am stingy and clingy about mine. So I have never experienced it before. Not that I'm not open, but it would take lots of conversations. But to be honest, I'm real monogamous right now.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Respect all your answers. And that kind of leads into my question. How do you ladies handle conflict and communication in your relationship? Are you more open or are you more like kind of keep to yourselves? Like, what does that look like when you're in a relationship?
So how do we handle conflict?
Yeah, like conflict and communication.
I think communication is like the bare minimum at this point. I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't know about y'all, but can I curse? We're grown-ass women. And I feel like communication should be like the foundation from jump. It should be a transparent, this is me, this is what I tolerate, these are my non-negotiables, how do you feel about it? So communication is super important and hard conversations are necessary.
Absolutely. I don't think I can be in a relationship with someone who can't communicate efficiently. There are always going to be communication barriers and there's always going to be disagreements, I think. But if you're with someone, you have to be able to work things out and talk it out. I think it's very important.
Okay. So, yes, communication is bare minimum for me, but sometimes I might communicate that I don't want to communicate right now. So that needs to be understood too. I might need a minute to process what's really going on. Then we can communicate For real, for real.
When it comes to communication, you're not gonna understand how the other person feels unless you talk to that person, and you have to make it feel like it's open and they're inviting you. You know, you don't want to hold any type of boundaries in your relationship because that's where the problems come. If you don't make the person feel comfortable and loved, even if like friendship levels, romantic, anything, you have to make people feel welcome in order to be open with you. So I feel like communication with anything, coworkers, anything, it matters.
Yeah. How I handle conflict, I mean, usually I'll talk about it right then and there, but sometimes like I can't get all my words out, so I might like take a break on it, but I'm definitely coming back to it. It's stuck in my brain all day, so.
Next question. No.
All right, this the match y'all fine with?
These are matches.
Good?
These are matches.
All right.
All right, why do you think y'all are matched together?
Well, after the first round, it was a little bit vague, but getting to like know her a little more and see how she communicates and her open-mindedness, I would see like us being a little bit better of a match.
I don't know. The dreads just give me. She might know what she's doing. So I like that.
All right, period. Next match. All right, why do you guys think you match with each other?
So I think we had very similar answers to some of the questions in the discussion, and I think we have pretty similar like style, vibe, and I think we would get along very well.
Yeah, I agree. I almost wore that accessory, so I feel like we might be the same person, but I'm still trying to figure that out.
All right, y'all stuck together. How are you feeling about your match?
We locked in at this point. I already called it, so I guess we good.
Yeah, I mean, we both, I feel like we was on the same like mentality. So.
Yeah, we ain't gotta say too much. We already locked in.
Right.
And that's all, period. All right, guys, how do you think y'all did?
I think we ate it up. No crumbs.
All right, okay. So y'all have one match correct still. Oh. All right, so figure it out for the next round.
Okay, so we got one.
Yeah.
It has to be the same one, right?
Yeah, has to be. But I do have a question for y'all. Okay. How do y'all feel about kids?
Ooh, okay, we getting deep.
Okay. like if the person has a kid.
Okay, so if a person has a kid, it's not a deal breaker for me. I work in education. That's how I pay my bills. I deal with children all day and people's children. So that's not a deal breaker for me. What about y'all?
I'm not a fan of the kids. So, now I always say that if I'm with someone and we're together, like we locked in and we decide to have a kid, if we ever break up, like you have to take the kid. Like, I the type of life I live, it's not set up for a kid. So it's like me and my boo, like, yeah, we gon' the kid, like we together. So I got it. But if something happened, like I always love the kid for sure. Like I always take care of the kid for sure. But no.
So me, I love kids. I definitely want kids. And if you have kids, it wouldn't be a deal breaker. It just depends how many kids, because, you know, y'all kind of know why.
I am not ready for no kids. I'm sorry. I kind of consider myself young, even though I'm getting up there. I'm 24, yeah. I still feel like I'm getting up there. But I'm not ready yet. So if somebody had kids, I would just let them know I'm not ready to be a stepmama. Play dates, none of that. I'm not doing it. I'm not responsible for that yet. Myself, yeah. Somebody else, like an adult, yeah. But a kid,
I have never really wanted to be a mom. I'm not really super interested in having my own kids. If someone else already has a kid, it's not a complete deal breaker, but it's probably not the most enticing trait.
All right, real quick. So what would you describe your personality like and the person's personality that you're kind of looking for. For me, just to answer, I would say I'm more outgoing, but when I'm like with another outgoing person, it kind of like doesn't clash. It's just like a lot of noise. So I prefer like usually like the more reserved or more, secretly outgoing people.
I don't want to say the same thing. I can't think that fast.
I mean, just real, down to earth, like match my energy, like, it's
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah. I like to say that I'm adventurous and I like adventurous people, but I am also an introvert. Like, can be extroverted if I need to, but I'm really an introvert.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Y'all said basically all my other answers. I feel like people are complex and it changes depending on the person that you're talking to. So I can never really say like this is the type of person I'm looking for because it also depends what stage I'm at in my life too because the people change. So yeah.
Yeah, off first, like meeting me, I'm usually kind of, introvert, but I definitely get a little extroverted eventually, and then I like people that are extroverted, so we kind of play off each other.
I would like my person to be very extroverted, very outside, because that's the type of person I am. So I wouldn't want to be me and then, they just kind of like sitting there, so. Because we keep thinking that this is the answer.
Yeah, what if they're not?
But it
No,
was.
we said consistent
Because
all
we
the
did
time,
it.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we the only ones at this, I guess.
Oh, well, they didn't confirm nor deny. So
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
What if it's all wrong all over?
You gotta start from scratch.
Because I
I'm
like
done.
outside, but I'm not doing it
What you trying to say?
365. Like, I'm just saying. I'm
I'm a
trying to-
DJ, though, so.
Oh, see, that's different.
That's
Because
what
if
I'm
I can
saying.
be behind the booth doing my own thing.
Exactly.
Okay, noted.
Exactly. You're going to get wherever you want.
That's right.
All right, I think we locked in.
All right. This is who you guys choose? All right.
Are y'all confident?
So, yeah. Everybody went up an octave.
All right, y'all are 3 for 3.
All right, guys. How do you guys feel about matching together? Do you guys want to pursue a date? How are y'all feeling?
I feel pretty good.
I feel great. Like, I think that we're absolutely the opposite, like in like as far as like style wise, and things like that. But I think that like mindset and personality wise and like things that we like, I think it'd be awesome.
I think so. I think we'd get along really well.
Okay, awesome. Well, we love that. You guys are going to get 2 complimentary vouchers to Pearl Bar in Houston to go on your first date. Nice. All righty. You guys can step off right there.
All right, how do y'all feel about your match? Do you want to go on a date with each other, or what's going through your head?
I want to go on a date.
You want to go on a date? Honestly, you kind of lost me with that child comment. You seem real cool, but I have to keep the kids? We can't co-parent? What?
That I know I said I would take care of the kid, but the thing about it is it has to stay at your house.
I'll come dance at your DJ sets, but we gonna keep it right here.
I understand that, like, I've had this conversation multiple times with multiple girls, so I understand. So, I guess no date.
It's all right, but thank you guys for coming on, and hopefully we'll see y'all on some other episodes.
Maybe I have to come back.
Some with kids.
Thank you for coming. Y'all can go ahead. All right, we got the OGs since round 1.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel?
My bad.
Y'all
I'm
wanna
gonna grab
match
it.
or do y'all want to go on a date together?
I would if you would give it a chance. I do have one son, and he's 6.
Oh Lord.
But
I
hey,
don't
it's
know
not
about
very bad.
that, but you know what? I'll try.
Try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try.
All right, cute. So y'all will get 2 vouchers as well to Pearl for a free drink for your first date. I hope it works out. I hope the kids are always an issue.
Yeah.
See, he up there, he's 6, so he can. I'm sorry, let me snatch the microphone from me. So he can communicate with me. I can play with him and stuff. Okay,
sure.
I'm just not good with babies. That's really what it
No,
is.
he's not a baby.
Okay.
Not a baby.
Oh, he's in school. Oh, actually, I can ask all these questions later. I got you. I got you.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Matching with AI.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on all social platforms.
If you're interested in being on one of our episodes, then fill out the application form in the description.
Hope to see you in Lesbianland soon. Bye.
Give me the beat like Fort Knox. Give me the beat like Fort Knox. Give me the beat like Fort Knox. Give me the beat like.
Pressure burning up my spine,